First, let's talk about memory. Every thread in Java requires memory for its stack. By default, this is around 512 kilobytes per thread, though it can vary depending on your JVM settings. Now imagine you create 1000 threads, just for the stacks alone. You're consuming over 500 megabytes of memory. Add to that the heap memory used by the thread objects themselves, and you can see how threads quickly become expensive. Next up is the cost of creating and destroying threads. When you create a thread, the JVM has to allocate resources at both the JVM and operating system levels. This process isn't instantaneous, it can take several milliseconds per thread. If your application creates threads frequently, this overhead can add up fast, especially under high load. Then there's context switching. When you have more threads than CPU cores, the operating system has to switch between threads to share CPU time. Each context switch involves saving and restoring thread states, which takes time, often microseconds per switch, and can lead to performance degradation. Plus, frequent context switching can cause cache invalidation, further slowing things down. So, how do you manage these costs? The first step is to use thread pools instead of creating threads manually. Thread pools reuse a fixed number of threads for multiple tasks, reducing creation and teardown overhead. You can use executors.new fixed thread pool or executors.new cached thread pool depending on your workload. Another emerging solution is virtual threads from Project Loom. Virtual threads are lightweight alternatives to traditional threads and consume far less memory, just a few kilobytes per thread. They're perfect for applications with high concurrency requirements. In summary, while threads are essential for multitasking in Java, they're not free. Be mindful of their memory usage, creation overhead, and context switching impact. Use thread pools wisely and keep an eye on Project Loom for future scalability improvements. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Java tips.